A very good evening, everybody. Welcome back to this webinar room. If you can all hear me, please just indicate with a 9 on the chat box for me. Just doing a sound test just to check if everybody can hear me. Please press a 9 on the chat box. I'm also trying to just load my screen up for you so that everybody can see. Volume is a little low. Sorry, Kurt. I'm trying to record it as well. So if you battle to hear me, I think if you guys can just maybe turn up your computers there at home. It's a bit difficult to try and record and talk and do everything at the same time. But I will try and put the volume up a bit as well. Maybe Wayne, if you in the room as well, maybe you can just turn it up. I'm sure you can do that as well. Thanks, Lenora. Your volume is loud and clear. Better now. Okay, I'm speaking more into the mic as well now, so I suppose that's why you can hear better. Well, guys, I think we had a brilliant session with Frank Vernon from America. It just shows you this wonderful program that we've got, and I really think, what I saw tonight, that we can, if we all just put our minds towards it, within the next 12 months, we can have the lifestyles, the opportunities that we've always wanted. Um, as you can see my computer screen, it says they feel good. And I always say to myself in the mornings when I wake up, to feel good. If you don't feel good, just try and feel a bit better and a bit better, and eventually you will feel good. You must try and create every situation around you and feel good. Tonight is very important. Tonight, tomorrow night, and then also Thursday night, because this is basically the core of the business. This is what we've let ourselves into, and that's how to build an advertisement website and also the UBIS application. And this is the bread and butter of the business. This is where we generate our cash flow. And I liked it quite a lot what Frank said. Um, you know, if people can't pay you right there and then, it's your business. You've got the codes. Put a payment term in with this people, and off you go. And I think if everybody just takes that mindset that everybody outside there with businesses needs to advertise. So the best way to do it is to go out there, go and see the clients. Myself and Lenora, I see Lenora is also on board. Thanks a lot, Lenora. She just recently bought the Benoni license, and I'm helping her quite a lot with it to set everything up. And we've created some nice systems. And as I'm the licensee president as well, we are actually working on an area. And as I create this area, I would like to later on share this knowledge with you people as well, to in future also purchase a licensee, in other words a town, and you will see all the benefits in that. Now, what do I do first of all when I go and see a client? Now, when I go into a client, obviously you want to sell him the advertisement, and obviously you're going to need all the details once the client has given you the go ahead. We've actually created for ourselves, as you will see now, it's just loading up, an invoice book. An invoice book what actually helps quite a lot is, let me just open it from another page. So you guys, let me just get it check quickly. I've tried to open it like that. Let me just find it quickly. I've got so many things saved here on my laptop. It's unreal. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hope everybody can see that. Just give me a 5 on the chat box if you can see my screen. Quite clear. Just give me a 5. Great stuff. As you can see there, we've created an invoice book. Now, this actually is very nice when you go out to go and see the clients as well, because a lot of clients where you get to, they ask you, but where's the paperwork? What contract do I have to sign? Isn't there any paperwork that I have to sign, and so on? Do yourself a favor, invest in some invoice books. which makes it the life much more easier, because as you can see just briefly on this invoice, you got the company or the full name of the person, the company's name, the address, all the necessary stuff that you need to start creating the ad. The client will also put down his own keywords, which we will go into with the ad just now, his business description, his website, his email address. So you've got basically all this client's information right at hand, right in front of you. So invest in some invoice books. I think it's brilliant. I think Wayne also said that he's got a system that you can do technology wise, but at this moment of time, we're busy with the invoice books and so on. So the other thing about this as well, once you get to the client, and a lot of clients, when you at them, they say no, they like it a lot and whatever. Make them sign the commitment. Get them to do the commitment. Let them sign the invoice, and then it's a certain deal. Even if they don't pay you there and then directly, um, get the invoice book out there, open it up, let him sign, you give him a copy, and it obviously looks a lot more professional. Conrad, yes, there is PDFs available inside your virtual office, like a form and so on. But we've also got a template. You guys can by all means contact me about it as well. We could help you with that. Okay, so now I've got the piece of paper, or the slip, as they say, so I can carry on and go ahead and start creating my ad. So obviously, first of all, what I need to do is open up my internet, and fortunately enough for me, this person has got a website. So what I do is I open up his website. So I've got all his information there and there in front of me as well. And my next step is I will have to go to my virtual office, and I have to go and get a code. So let's go into the virtual office. Guys, just to say to you, I can build an advertisement in 10 minutes flat. That's without putting photos and everything in and so on, but the basic platform. And what I'm going to do tonight to you as well, I'm going to show you how to put the basic information in for the client. Um, and once you've put that basic information, you then need to go back to the client and go and hand it over to the client and show him how everything works. And like Frank also said tonight, with a little bit of extra, especially on the super yellow ad where you charge the person an extra 300 Rand to build the Alma website site. Do it properly. Um, you must look at this as a business. Once you create this ad properly and you give feedback to the client on a regular basis, he will be a client for life. Okay, so let's go to advertisers. There, obviously, you're going to find your codes, and I was quite fortunate enough to sell this ultra yellow ad to a client of mine. So we will build the ultra yellow code tonight. And in fact, I actually sold the code or the advertisement today. As we all know, the ultra yellow ads are in red. So let's just go to the red ones there. Okay. Now what I basically do is, all I do is I copy this code. And once I've copied it, I will go over to the system now. The other nice thing that you need to do as well, you can print out the certificate, in other words, the code, or you can just send it directly to the client. And this is what I normally do. I go send to the client, and that page will open up. You will see the client's name. I'm just going to say his name here quickly. It is Hein. And for now, I'm just going to put my email address in there, just to make it quite fast and easy. And I put my email address there, and I say send the certificate. That's not quite nice, because the client will now receive a certificate to say that he's paid for his advertisement, or he can keep that on file. His code number is in there and everything, which you can keep for future references. Once you've done that, you can close your virtual office, and what you now need to do is pop over to aiyellow.com. Okay, let's just go to aiyellow.com. And how we create an ad, as everybody knows, right on top of our business portal, there's a piece that says publish or edit your ad. And what we will do is we will just go and publish, edit your ad. Okay. Once this page opens up, now please understand, when you create the ad, you do not put in the username and password on this section here. For the first time you create the ad, all you do is you paste that code that you've copied from your virtual office, you paste it in there, and you just enter the security code there. And I'm going to do it quickly. And you say create ad. Okay. As soon as you've done that, this page will open up. Now, people, please remember that you're going to hand over this to the client. So when you create the ad by yourself and you're not in front of the client, you're sitting at home, what you need to do is, when you register the information and the client still hasn't paid you the full amount or whatever, put all your information on this page. And I'm going to do it quickly. I put in all my information. The reason why I do this is because you are still in control of the advertisement. The client hasn't paid you, and it's going to be nice when you go and hand over the detail for the client, just to make life easier for yourself. As a username, I always use the company's name, and let's go to the company's name. It says around the block, so I'm going to go to the username, and I'm going to use around the block. And for you not to forget it, as a password, I copy the username and I paste it into the password, and just at the back of it I enter a digit, 1 or 2, and that's how easy it is for me to remember then when I want to go back into it. Oops, I forgot to put the 1 there, and I say accept terms and conditions, and I say save information. Once the information is saved, there's 2 security questions that you have to answer. I always take, my favorite food is braai. Our boertjies loves braaiing. And the security question, I always choose blue. The reason why I choose blue is because I'm a big Blue Bull fan. And I say safe information. Okay, great stuff. Everybody still with me up to this stage? Please enter a 9, 100%. Good, thank you. Okay, now the page will open up the trade name of the company. Okay, once again, I'll head back to the client's website or the order book invoice, and I get his information from there. So it's going to be around the block. Now remember, I already copied it there, make life much easier for me, and I just make that capital letters. So you must try and make life as quick and fast as possible for yourself by creating this ad around this capital letter and the block. Okay. Now the link, the direct link to the ad is also the company's name. Once again, I can just paste it in there and I can carry on. That's how quickly I do it. Always remember this link, this direct link to the ad. Once you've created the ad and you go back to the client, because I'm going to show you guys how to index this on Google very quickly now as well. Once you've created this link and you go and change it again, it will not be indexed on Google within 48 hours. So always make sure that this link that you enter here is 100% correct. Okay, then we obviously go to the language. Language is English. The country where this person is situated is South Africa. And the city is Kempton Park. Kempton Park, and the internet picks it up. You just enter that. And then the street name address, you just go back to where the contact details is of the client. Okay, and wow, now this client hasn't got any contact details. So where do we go to? We go to the invoice order form that we've saved, and we go and get all the information there. Okay. Okay. This is called Veld Street. Veld Street. Okay, and it's number 4. Veld Street. Okay. Don't worry if you put the information wrong in here, because obviously you're going to go to the client and you're going to sit in front of him once you've created this for him. Okay. Always, always make sure that you complete each and every single block on this page. The reason for that is when Google actually does index the information, Google reads in meta tags, and as soon as there's a gap in between any of these blocks, Google takes lot longer to index these pages. Now, Kempton Park is in the East End, so I normally put in the East End as a sub area, and then the neighborhood was Glen Marais. Okay, so always make sure that you put in that information. The postal code is 1459 as an example, and then the client's phone number. Obviously, you can go back to his phone number. You can go and copy it there and just paste the number in. Alternative number, you can duplicate the number, no problem with that. The person's email address. Now, some advice before you put the client's contact email address in there. There's a reason why you do it like this. I also as well put in my email address. The reason for this is because when you create the UBIS app, you're going to have to verify this. And the UBIS app we're only going to do Thursday night, and I will talk about it why I do it like this. Okay, and I put in my email address. Okay, now you can either link the client's existing website, or you can link the website right over here. I suggest that what you do is you create the website here as well. There's also a reason why I do this, because when you create the website, you can always put a link from the website directly to the client's existing website. So I always put the website here. The reason for that as well, you will see in later on in UBIS, when we do the UBIS training, there's a specific reason why I put the website here. Remember, you must type the full website out, so it's http www dot, okay, and obviously the client's name around the block. So I'm just going to paste it in there again. Oopsie, I copied the telephone. Okay, so let's say around the block dot .amawebs.com, and I'm going to say edit information. Just to see if everybody's still with me, can I have a 9 on the chat box just to see if everybody's still with me? Great stuff. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, once I've completed this, I'll firstly leave out the social media on top. I'll leave it out because that you will do in front of the client and show him how to do that. You will go then to the keywords. Okay, now keywords is very important, and I think we will still in future have a specific training on keywords. I've got some info about keywords, how to do it, and so on a very good matter. The reason why keywords is very important is as well, that's how Google reads. It reads it on meta tags. Now, I've been doing this now for the last 3.5, 4 years, and I've always been doing my keywords like this. And with all my ads, I've got top ranking. I can say, and once again, you never promise your client he'll be on the first page of Google, but you'll give him top ranking. But I can vote for this 99.9%. Most of my ads goes onto the first page of Google because of my keywords. All right. So obviously this is a driving school. So there's nice keywords that you can use. And I'm going to start off with my first keyword. I'm going to say K K53 hyphen driving schools, and I'm going to say Kempton Park. Why do I do that? K53 driving school, Kempton Park. What Google normally does is, or when people go and search for a certain product or a service, they normally go and search in their area first. I know a lot of people will say, yeah, but I'll just type in K53 driving school. You must make your clients understand this as well. K53 means a lot of things, and if you just type that into Google, 1 out of 1 million chances you will get preference to be on the first page. So once I've created that first keyword, and the reason why I put the hyphens in between each of my keywords is because when Google they read it as one word. They read K53 driving school, Kempton Park. And what I do then is I save my information. Always remember, once you've completed a block, save your information. Then, in the next blocks, I will use words like best, affordable, everything that people will type into Google. A lot of people will say, uh, looking for the best driving school in Kempton Park, or an affordable driving school, Kempton Park, or something like that. So I'll type in best affordable quality driving school, etc. What I normally do is I just complete that first 2 blocks, which I think will pick up on Google. Obviously, if I look at the business and I look at these couple of words, I will say, okay, now these keywords will work. Then you don't have to go and fill in any more keywords, because you can now go and leave the other 2 main keywords as a discretion for your client. He can go and choose whatever keywords you want. Once I've done that and I've saved my information, always remember to go and save your information. You go to your business description, and what I now do is all the keywords that I've used in this first 2 blocks, K50 driving school, Kempton Park, I will exactly copy that. I will go to my business description and I will go and enter that right there. K53, but I will just take out all the hyphens. There we go. And just put some capital letters there and put some spaces where it needs to be spaces. Let's make that a capital letter as well in the start. K50 driving school, Kempton Park. And I will just say something like, give us a try. Give us a try. Gosh, our service is of high quality, affordable, and we are the best. Okay, reason for me doing that is it's words that's part of the keywords. It's very important that you take the words out of your keywords into your business description, into your AMO website, into your UBIS application, because all this at the end of the day adds up together, and once it's added up together, it's just easier for the ranking. It will push up the ranking on all the search engines. Once I've completed that, I've checked the spelling. Hopefully I haven't done any misspelling and so on. I straight go to view post my ad without putting in any pictures. I go to my view post my ad and I go and look. Okay, I go and check my spelling and everything. Everything is correct. I'm happy. And what I do is I publish it immediately. Okay. Why do I do this? Is because now it's already indexed in our business directory. And from here, once it's loaded, I'm just waiting for the internet just to load it. Okay. Very good. Your ad has been successfully published. Now, from here, I take this link that has been created. Remember that link that I said was very important? And I copy this link and I go to Google, and I'm going to index this advertisement directly onto Google now. Okay. The website or the site for that is submit Webmaster Tools submit URL. I think we've shared it on a lot of occasions. Um, Webmaster Tools submit URL. You can just go and put it into Google. If somebody can just type it out there, I think Mike, you know, or some Chris, you can also know it. Just type it out there for me on the platform. Okay, once I've copied that, I just go and paste it inside my URL document, and I say I'm not a robot, and I submit the request. Okay, once it says your request has been submitted, what I do it directly off each other, so I do it twice, and I say submit. What now actually happens is, because I'm submitting this URL already onto Google, it's starting to work. It's starting to do the indexation. And the more information that you're going to add inside your ad, the better it is and the better ranking your ad is going to get. Okay, once I've done that, I can close that part and I'm back on my ad. I just go and return. Okay, so we finished with the ad data. All the other things we will go and do at the client. Now what I do is I go and say edit your banner. I'm going to just put a couple of pictures in. The reason why I do this is just to let the ad looks better once it starts indexing on Google. Okay, now for this specific client, I still haven't got pictures or anything from him. So what I normally do is I go back to his website, I go to his logo, and on the logo you can just right click and you can say view image, and it will actually pop out the whole image of this client like that on a PDF form, and you can now go and save it on your desktop by right clicking it, save image as, and you can say logo and you save it on your desktop. Okay, once it's saved, you can close and you can go back to your back end. Alright, now firstly you've got this logo of him, so he wants to get his logo on the banner, and I'm going to enter the banner now onto the advertisement. I just click on the blue section there, go and find the banner quickly. Oh my gosh, where did I save it now? Save image as desktop, and I'll save it there. Okay, let's go back to the ad. Good, and there's the logo right over there. I just double click on the logo and it will load up onto the internet, onto the servers. Okay, now obviously this logo is too big for this where you're going to put the picture in, so you can just size it a little bit, and just the first part of the logo I'll choose for now, and I will say next. And later on, when you go to the client, you can obviously use the logos from his computer and just fit it in nicely. Another easy way to just show you how to bring in pictures is if you just go to your website again or your search engine, and you go and type in there free images of cars. Okay, why do I do that? It's just to go and steal a couple of pictures from the internet for this client of mine, and then you'll see on Google it will open up free stock images. Always use the word free images, do not just use images, because you cannot use any picture on the internet. I always go and choose free images. So if you look on Google, you will see there's quite a nice couple of pictures, and I'm going to choose this one with all the cars. I'm going to once again right click on it and save image as, save it on my desktop, and I just want to say around, just give it a name, one, save it on my desktop, and I'll save it. And let's get a third picture here as well. Such beautiful cars, yeah. Let's quickly get one here. Let's choose an Audi. I love an Audi. And I'll save the image as, and I'll just say around 2, and I'll save it on the desktop as well. I'll go back to my ad, and as you see there, now I've got 2 more spaces for more cars. So I click on the blue once again. Okay, and I go and choose the picture that I've just saved on my desktop, and there's the picture there. I'll double click on it, and it will open it up. Now, as you will see that the whole picture doesn't come in. A nice tip, all that you do is you'll see you've got your cursor, and you take your cursor right in the center of that picture, you pull it right down to the bottom, and then from the top right hand corner where that little dot is, you hold your laptop or your mouse in, and you just pull it right through the picture, and what will actually happen is, and you release, and it will capture the whole picture, and instead of you trying to fit or make it bigger or smaller, you can just fit it in like that. Okay, and then also the last one, let's put another picture in there. All the pictures I've saved, and I'll just double click on it. Same procedure, center of the picture, pull it right down, go to the right hand corner, drag it right through the picture, release, and say next. Alright, and there's my 3 little banners. Now obviously with a super yellow ad you will only have to do 1 banner, and with the ultra ad you've got the availability to do 3. Once I've done that, I will quickly want to go and view or post my ad. Okay, and I just want to see what it looks like, and there we go. The ad is basically created for the client. We just now need to actually go to the right hand side here and put a nice banner in there for him. And I've done the spelling wrong around the block. It should be around the block, not around. So it's good that I've missed that spelling. So I quickly go back and I just go and change that. Add data. It happens from time to time, guys. That's why I say you must just be aware what you do. Just save it. And just some word of advice here as well. Once you've put the trade name in, please note that within 48 hours, you cannot change that name again. The reason why that happens is each client is allocated to a certain code. Otherwise, it will be fraud, because you can just then use codes and never be able to sell all your codes, because you can just use a code over and over and over again. So it locks within the system within 48 hours. But to fix that up is, let's say the client has made a mistake with his name of his company, or he wants to do a name change. What you have to do, the client has to go into the back end, and there where it says frequently asked questions, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to show you what happens. Okay, you click on that, and there's frequently asked questions. How can I create an ad? How can I change an ad? Change the name and company name of the ad. You'll have to go and click on that, and the client will have to submit a ticket to say he would like to change his name of his advertisement. I hope everybody takes notice of that, because we get a lot of inquiries. How can I change the name? So in the future, remember, you can do it, but you have to submit a ticket through the back end of the ad. Okay, so let's quickly go and sort out the side banner. Okay, once the side banner is open, we can go and steal a photo quickly again from the internet. Now the side banner is quite long, so I'm just going to save that image, and I'm just going to say banner side, save it on the desktop. Okay, now once I've saved that as well, what you can do to create a nice collage or a nice banner here on the right hand side, it actually tells you the pixel size. It's 350 by 590 pixels. So what I normally do, if I struggle to that, a nice way to go to is, when you go to the picture that you've just saved, you right click on it and you go and open it with paint. Okay, there's the picture. Now obviously you cannot make it that picture the same size as what it says to you, 350 by 590. So what I normally do is once I'm in Paint, I just put another picture or so in. But you can go and play around with it. It's just some tips and advice I give you. Paste from desktop. Let's put that other picture in here. Put that one in, and I just put it in there. And if I want to write something, I can just go and write something here. It's around the block. Once again, guys, I don't say you must have so much technical knowledges and stuff like that. All you need to do is go and play around a bit with the stuff. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this a bit smaller. Come on now. Alright, I just want to make it a bit smaller. And when you do something and the internet and stuff is not working like so I'm just trying to get this a bit smaller. Okay, there we go. And all I have to do is save. It's like I say, you can take some time by doing this and so on. Obviously, there's not much time to show you guys how to exactly do that now, but that's now just basically like a nice side banner that I've created there on the right hand side. So let's quickly go and enter that into our advertisement. Once again, you just go and click it on there. You go enter it into your side banner. Okay, there's the picture there. As you can see, the picture won't fit in. So once again, you just take your cursor, take it to the middle of the picture, just drag it all the way down, go to the top right hand corner and pull it right through the picture, and I'll say next. And voila, the side banner is created. So let's go and view post my ad. Okay, everybody can see. Is everybody still with me? Just please press a 5 on the chat box. There we go. If you can see the ad nicely created now, the side banner, the rotating banners, everything is in. So the ad is starting to take some shape. Good. Looks like Mike is the only one that's in the room still. Okay, guys, then we go back to return. And now we're going to finish off very quickly before we're going to start handing it over to our client. Photo galleries, remember on the Ultra ad, only the Ultra ad has got photo galleries. When you want to add a photo gallery, remember that the client has got 10 catalogs whereby you can upload in total 200 photo images on the Ultra ad. He doesn't have to use all 10 catalogs, he can use one or two. Let's say code, he wants to name code 8 license in this example, license, and he adds that as a gallery. And once the gallery has been created, he's going to say add files, and let's choose one picture. So I'm going to choose one picture in there. And always remember that these pixel sizes, you will see at the bottom there, it says the pixel sizes is 450 by 350. Once again, you're going to go and change the pixel sizes in Paint by just creating the photo there. Once you've done that, you can say add files, start upload, and the picture will upload into the gallery. Depends on how fast your internet is, you can do it quite quickly. And now the client can also go and describe. So it's important that you go and tell the client that he needs to describe, because the more information, and remember, what information is he going to put in most of his pictures? He's going to say K53 driving, and he's going to use the same words as what he uses in his keywords, because once again it gets read as meta tags. Driving lessons. Okay, and you say edit. Now, also the client doesn't have to put one photo by one photo. You can add a lot of photos together and go and describe each photo. So once he's completed his first gallery, he can always just go back, and if he wants to create another gallery, he goes to the top there where it says photo gallery, and he just goes and create another photo gallery, and so he goes on. Videos, very easy, and I'll show you quickly how to upload a video. You just go into videos. If the person hasn't got videos, now a lot of people will ask you, how do they upload a video onto their ad? You can take a video from a normal cell phone. Most of the people these days has got Gmail accounts, and once you've got a Gmail account, there's a section where you can upload photos onto YouTube. It explains to you exactly how to do it. Very easy to upload the photos there, but let's quickly go and upload a photo from YouTube. I'm just also going to say YouTube here quickly. Go to YouTube, and we're going to select K53 driving lessons, because this is what the client's got, K53 driving lessons. Okay, and we go and do a search. Now always remember, there's a nice video on top there. Always remember the video cannot be longer than 15 minutes. Now there's a nice video at top, instructor K53. So what you need to do is just click on the video to open it so it can play. Once it starts playing, all you need to do is go to the top of your browser, go and copy the URL code just after the equals sign, say copy, and then you go and close to YouTube, and you say go back to your ad backend. Once you go into your ad backend, all you now need to do, it says there embedded code, and you need to just paste the embedded code in there, and you say add, and you will see it uploads with immediate effect. And there it is. Good. Once you finish with that, you can go to comments, go and just tick the enable testimony. Okay, and then you can go add additional information. This part where it says data click, this is the part where you're going to sit with the client as well, how to configure his campaign. Now remember, last night when I did the training on the virtual office, I said inside your virtual office there was a section that was pay-per-click. This is all the information what the client is going to receive. People that's currently affiliates from Aiyellow will view his ads. You will get 1,000 profiles in the Ultra ad. So everybody that clicks on his ad, he will get their information. It's not people from Google or anywhere else where you will get information from. It's people that's already involved with Aiyellow. And the nice thing about it is, once this client does marketing campaigns, he's got the people's email addresses. He can just send out email addresses. And what will actually happen is, as soon as you configure this campaign completely, you can decide whose information you want, or the client can decide whose information does he want. Does he want information from the whole world, or does he want just from a certain area, a certain gender, or a certain language? It's all to the client's discretion. Once he's done that, he needs to go and say enable. At this moment, I'm just going to disable this because the client must choose it. Once you sit in front of the client, he can then go and enable it. The list of prospects, what he will receive, that's the list of prospects. Okay, well, with the Ultra Ad, sorry guys, there's a portfolio of 3,000 people that he will receive, not just 1,000. 3,000 people email addresses that he will receive. Okay. What has actually happened is he's guaranteed 3,000 clicks on his advertisement, if you say that. Now, if there's people in the room that knows a bit about Google AdWords and AdSense and stuff like that, Google AdSense or Google AdWords, you pay per click. That's how Google makes their money. Every ad that's get viewed, when people click on it, you pay for it. That's the guys that's on the top ranking on Google as well. We will go into Google just now, and I will show you that part as well. All right, so understand that this is the list of prospects, so it's all people from Aiyellow. Additional information, this you can leave up to the client. He needs to put his whole business description in full here. He can go and put in his business hours, but go and show him how to do it. He can select his payment methods. Okay, but the call request, I normally go and tick off because people don't do that. Once I've clicked that off, and that's done. Promos, remember, the client has got 3 available discount coupons. So let's say he's offering 2-hour driving course for 200 Rand. He can put that on, and once people see his advertisement on the website, on Google, they can print it out and show it to him, and he can give the people discount. Easy to create a discount coupon. You just click on add a new coupon, put a picture in the same way as you did with the rotating banner, give it a description, and save it as it is. And that's basically it, guys. That's the ad created. So let's just go and view the ad. Once we view the ad, you can see it's taken on some nice form now. The photos are in. Now, obviously, I do this, and when I go and sit with a client, I go and show him how he can delete photos. So it just makes my life much easier when I go back to the client. Let's go and see if the video is there. Click on the video gallery, and we can play the video, see if it's playing or not. And let's hit the play button. Okay, and the video will obviously play once you've hit the play button. Good. Okay, so now for the big trick. Let's see if it's already indexed on Google. So what I now do is I go to Google, I open a page of Google. Okay, and remember, what keywords did I use? I've used K53 driving schools, Kempton Park, and I've used best, affordable, and quality. So let's go and see if I type in best K53 driving school, Kempton Park. Okay, so let's hold thumbs. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's not. Okay, there's K53, K53, it's a very difficult one. Yellow top, okay, so it's not picking up on those keywords. Now, what I normally do to see if Google has already indexed it, right after the K50 driving school Kempton Park, I type in the word Aiyellow to see if it's already indexed. Okay, and there you will see it around the clock Kempton Park driving school. And what will happen is it will take a couple of hours or so, and you can just go and check it again by using the keywords best K53 driving school Kempton Park. Um, let's just see if I take the word best out, back, and I go do a search again. Okay, all right, so it's still not on the first page, but like I say, you can never promise to people on the first page. But now what you can do is that link that you've created for the client, when you've done the ad, this link right over here, what you need to go and do is post it on the Facebook groups so that people can start clicking on it, go view the ad, and the more feet it gets through, the higher and the better ranking it will get. Good, guys. Well, that's about building an ad. Like I say, tomorrow night we will go into the Web's website. Um, let me just go back quickly and just go and show you how you join the social media, because I think a lot of people also sometimes struggle to do that. Let's just go to add data. Okay, then we go to social networks, and we go click on social networks. Now, you will see all the social networks are there. Very important as well, when you go and sit with a client, make sure that they've got a Facebook page. Make sure that they've got a Twitter page. A lot of people will say they don't want their personal Facebook pages or whatever. Ask them if you can help them, assist them out to open a Facebook page. I'm sure everybody can open a Facebook page. Open a Facebook page for the business. The reason why you need to uh, make yourself knowledgeable of all these things is this is your business, like I said, and go and do it. Now, when you open or create a Facebook page, normally a lot of times the people that's got an existing website will have a Facebook page as well. So what I normally do is I go into my own Facebook page. Let me just go to Facebook quickly here. And what I type in there and go and search it quickly. Sorry guys, the internet is just hanging a bit here at my place again. Okay, and I will type in around the block, because that's the driving school's name. Around the block, around the block, around the block. Driving school. It should be somewhere. Driving school. Okay, around the block driving school. There it is there. Okay. Yeah, obviously this is the client's Facebook page. Now I can go and already put his um, Facebook page link in. So all that I have to do is copy there from our browser, just that last part around the block driving school. I copy that, I go to my ad backend, and I just paste it in there next to Facebook, and let's edit the information, and it will take it. Now, a lot of times you will see on Facebook, on the top here, just to make it clear to you, there will be a lot of numbers. When you join that part of Facebook onto the social media, all you need to do is copy all the numbers. You don't have to copy any words. You copy the numbers, and you will obviously just go and paste that just after facebook.com / you will paste those numbers in there. Skype address you can put in, WhatsApp, Instagram, Line. Now, I know there's a lot of people, I think, inside the room that doesn't know what's Line, doesn't know what Viber is. Line is basically the same principle as WhatsApp. It works on the same principle as WhatsApp, but it's just got a bit more features in. I suggest that you all download Line as well, download Viber. I just want them to open a Ubis one for us here as well. So also go and complete all this. Remember what I say, when you complete the ad, when you do the ad, fill in as much information as you can, because all the information, it's got a lot to do with Google. Well, guys, that's it from my side. I hope you've learned some tricks and some tips and stuff like that. Can I just have a 5 if everybody is still awake? Um, I'm sure everybody has learned a lot. I have also recorded it. I will put it on the website. Unfortunately, last night's recording, what actually happened is I forgot to get the sound right. So I recorded the webinar, but there was no sound. What I will go and do in some spare time, I will go and do the webinar on my own, just about the virtual office and the portal. Okay, everybody happy? Any questions? Please feel free to ask me, or forever hold your peace. It's exactly an hour's training. So you can build an ad in an hour's time, even shorter now. Okay, just go back to this. Please, guys, feel free to ask any questions. Any questions? Good. No questions. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Who's going to qualify? It's easy. Wayne, I'm already there. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. I will send out the link tomorrow, and because every night I'll have to use a different room, so we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you, and have a great and lovely evening. Sleep well, and see you tomorrow.